Never have I ever pressed send and then immediately regretted it. Yes. Yes, I have, okay? Never will I go vegan. In the past, never have I gone vegan and never will I go vegan. I love me too much. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to play Never Have I Ever, the solo edition. So it'll only be me, no one else. I'm going to answer a few questions and it's a good way for you to get to know me a little bit better as well and have a little bit of fun. So if you are interested for the answers to the questions that I picked up from the internet, then just stay on the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, which is the little bell next to the subscribe button, and let's just get straight into the video. Never have I ever fainted. So this is actually pretty embarrassing. I remember my boyfriend at the time cut his knee open in two with a big machine. I don't remember if it was a jigsaw. I don't remember the machine really, but he really literally cut it in two. We had to drive him to the hospital. Once we got to the hospital, I was with him, and you know, we got into those little, what do you call them, you know, they got into those little rooms and they took the bandage off, right? And when they took the bandage off, like the knee just I don't know, like you could, it was literally turning into two. Like I was so shocked, and I have like a phobia of blood. I can't look at blood for too long. Like it's been that way since I was a child. So when I looked at the knee open in two, right, I just looked at it, and next thing I know, I was on the floor and he was like, babe, and I just woke up to the doctor telling me, miss, you have to wait outside, I think you're too sensitive for this. And he was the one in pain, but I ended up being the one that fainted. So that's kind of embarrassing, to be fair. Never have I ever gone vegan. Okay, this is a very interesting question. Never will I go vegan. In the past, never have I gone vegan and never will I go vegan. I love me too much. Like, I'm Ethiopian and we have a lot of vegan food. That's part of our culture and that's part of the everyday food that we eat. But we love meat. Like, we eat raw meat. So don't get disgusted now. It's a traditional thing. But I personally love raw meat, but it needs to be like served in a certain way. But I'm like a lion and I need my meat. Like when I fast, once a year we fast. No, sorry, twice a year we fast. And at that moment, when it's the 2 months fasting, you know, you can't drink water until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can't eat meat. You can't eat dairy. Some people don't even eat fish. So we've got the vegan food that we eat. But even me, after a month, it's so hard. Like I need my meat. I love my food. Do you know what I mean? So the question is never. The next question is, never have I ever bungee jumped. Okay, never. But that is one of my dreams. Like that is one of my goals. And I thought I was going to do it this year. But obviously the pandemic happened. Thank you, Corona. You know, there's no traveling, there's nothing. So no bungee jumping this year. But I very much hope that in the near future I will do it. I hope that for my birthday I can go to South Africa, which is the highest mountain where you can bungee jump. Maybe I should start smaller and go big. I think that would be a better idea, but I would love to do it with a beautiful scenery. Not just bungee jump from a bridge where you just go to the water. I want to do it, you know, no, South Africa would be my perfect location for it. Never have I ever shot a gun. Never. I've never shot a gun. I don't want to touch a gun. To be honest, if I was living in America, I would probably get a gun license because there's just so much crime there and everyone's entitled to a gun. And I think it's safer for your sake to have a gun in your house. But I do not like guns. I don't want to touch a gun and I don't want to own a gun. I do not want to shoot a gun. The answer is never, and hopefully never for the rest of my life. Have I dined and dashed? Never. Like, I would be so scared to do something like that. And I'm just, it's not okay. I'm not okay with that. So the answer is never. Never have I ever chipped a tooth. Okay. I can't believe this is in those questions. But funny story, so when I was about, I think it was 8 years old, so my parents used to live in London, right? And I used to live in France with my grandma for 2 years. So when I used to go to London, it was only for a holiday. So bear in mind, my parents were living in like a, one bedroom apartment in, where was it? I think it was King's Cross. I come for Christmas, yeah? Come for Christmas, in a good mood, ready to party with my dad, with my mom and dad. I was so happy since I haven't seen them in months. I go upstairs, and at that point they just moved in the house, so they didn't have a bed. They only had that bedroom. So for me, they had those, inflatable mattresses. So you have to it's like a balloon, like a inflatable mattress. So I used to love jumping on it because it's super bouncy. So I sat like this, literally. I sat like this, right? And I was just going up and down, up and down. So I was this way. I was just going like this. And I was having fun, right? But I wasn't having fun for too long. Bear in mind, I was 9 years old. I knew right from wrong, but my little mind didn't care. Kept going up and down until I smashed my face. When I tell you I smashed my face, and I smashed my face on a rail thing, I don't know what you call it, on the floor. It was laminated flooring, so it wasn't a carpet, it was wooden floor, and you had those little screws on the floor. I chipped my tooth on the screws, right? I chipped my tooth on the screw. I cut my mouth open, and look, half of my tooth here, half of it was completely gone. I woke up, and my mother and my dad, they were super worried, obviously. So they looked at my tooth and they thought, oh God, what are we gonna do with you now? You can't go to school that way. I stayed that way for a whole year. I did not care. Every single time I used to get my tooth done, it would fall back anyway. One day I ate a baguette. I ate a sandwich. Took the sandwich in. Took the sandwich out. My tooth was stuck in it. Can you imagine how horrific that is? And that happened in front of guests. And then at school, I would trip, the tooth would fall. So I just stayed 2 years without it. I didn't care. So my photos at my school photos, I would be like this, and my half tooth was gone. And now when I look back at it, I'm like, Mom, you shouldn't have let me go up the house that way. That's so embarrassing. But when you're a child, you really don't care about your appearance, and I clearly didn't. So that's what it is. But now though, it's fine because it's been a few years. It's been 10 years and it hasn't gone. But if you kick me, you'll be responsible for fixing my tooth. Never have I ever danced in an elevator. Of course I have. Who hasn't? Am I the only one who does that? I don't know. Never have I ever had a tree house. No, I've never had a tree house. Even though we've always had gardens. But I've never had one. Never have I ever worn glasses with fake lenses. Okay, so I've never really understood the point of this wearing glasses when you don't need them. I personally need glasses because I read so much. I've read so much since I was a child that I needed glasses anyway. So I wear my glasses when I study, or when I'm in uni, or when I study on the computer, or when I watch movies, or else my eyes are going to get drained. But I would never wear a glass with fake contacts because I don't find that pretty. I don't like glasses, so only sunglasses because it makes you look bougie, but that's all. No, never. Never have I ever woken up and couldn't move. Okay, no, I have never experienced that, but I know someone who's got sleep paralysis, and sleep paralysis is very scary. Apparently you wake up, exactly what it is, you wake up and you can't move, and you want to move, you want to get up, but you can't do it. I mean, that's so scary. I would be scared if that happened to me, but no, that's never happened to me. And I've never sleepwalked either. Never have I ever texted for 4 hours straight. Yes, I have. with my first boyfriend. No, not with my first boyfriend, with my second boyfriend. It was a long distance relationship. He used to live in America, I used to live here, and so texting was honestly the only thing that could, you know, make us close. So yeah, we definitely texted for even more than that, or talked on the phone for more than that. But since then, and that was like maybe 5 years ago, since then I haven't. Never have I ever walked for more than 8 hours straight. I definitely have done that. I love hiking, and when I hike, I proper hike, and I can go on for hours. I love walking, but I love running more, but I just don't do cardio anymore. That hasn't happened in a very long time, guys. I'm not gonna lie, very long time. Never have I ever tried to cut my own hair. Okay, if I could have a sign that says guilty, I would just be like, guilty. Guys, you don't know what I've done. Like, it's not even a joke, because I regret it so much. So when I was a child, you know, up until the age of 13 years old, was it 13? Yeah, I had beautiful long curly hair. My mama used to take care of my hair like every single day, braid my hair, do my hair, make it look really nice. And then, you know, when you're so used to long hair, you just want to get short hair. You want to try to just, you know, swing your hair like that, because having long hair is so hard. It's a lot of work, a lot of attention, a lot of maintenance. Like, people don't understand. So one day, my mom's friends were keeping me for like, I stayed at their house for 2 nights because she had to go somewhere with my dad, or was it for work? I don't remember. Anyway, they were keeping me for 2 days, and I just took a pair of scissors, locked myself in the toilet. Okay, my hair was curly until here. I cut that much, guys, that much, right? So my hair was until here, there. I cut that much. I just cut it. I just cut it straight. Like, I did not care. I cut it. I was so happy. They were shocked. They didn't know because I put my hair in a bun when I got out of the toilet. Now I come in the house, in my mom's house, 2 days later. She didn't realize the first day because I put it in a bun. Then she took it out to braid it, and she saw my hair came to here, even though they were here. She never touched my hair after this. And you know what? I was happy for about a month, and after that I regretted it so much. I was like, Mommy, what did I do? Ever since that, my hair's curly until here. But it could have been until here, but it's okay. You know what? We make mistakes, we grow. Never have I ever been awake for 2 days straight. Okay, yes, I have. I have been awake for 72 hours, actually. And you know what? You know how we say the best nights are always when you don't make plans? So that night, I saw friends that I haven't seen in a long time, and I've met some of their friends, and we ended up going out that night, and we spent the whole weekend together. We drank, we just had fun. We didn't just drink all weekend, but we just had so much fun. We did not sleep, and I was the last man standing, by the way. But once I got home, after the 72 hours, let's just say that I was extremely tired, and I slept for a good 20 hours. So never have I ever been to a country in Asia. So I've never been to any country in Asia, but I would definitely love to. It's one dream of mine to just do a world tour, but you know, going to like Japan, South Korea, and all, like I would love to go there. But I will only go once this pandemic is over. I'm not gonna go next year, because even next year, I think this pandemic is going to take quite a while for me to feel safe to travel. So I think I'm just going to wait until the end of next year and then start traveling after that. And you know, you need a lot of money to travel there as well. So let's just wait until I get more money too. Never have I ever seen an alligator or crocodile in the wild. So I have, when I was a child, and apparently I was crying a lot. Like anyone would, to be honest. But, you know. Never have I ever pressed send and then immediately regretted it. Yes. Yes, I have, okay. You know when you just send something because you're either like angry, you're either emotional, you're either in love or whatever it is, you press send and then you're like, why did I do that? That's happened to me multiple times. I now double read and I never really send a text when I'm emotional or angry because I know that I'll regret it. Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's parents. No. That would be extremely weird. That would be extremely weird. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I know that I've enjoyed answering some of these questions. If you want a part 2, do let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Turn your post notification bell on so that you don't miss anything that's coming. So thank you so much guys, and I hope that you have a good day and see you soon.